We're on and we're live. And welcome everybody. We are at Testimonial Tuesday here at JJ's Fresh from Scratch Kitchen. I'm going to give you the address right now. I'll give it another time because Katrina's going to remind me of it. Because we're also having lunch here, so that is at 12:30. So literally 30 minutes from now, you can join us, ask Sean more questions, get more in depth of what we're going to do here today, and eat some great food because it's very difficult to sit here with this smell. So we're at 2950 Curry Ford Road. Not too far from, I guess it would be Peel here and Curry Ford Road. So great area, lots of parking for you, and great food from what I hear. Also, this sponsor for this series is Certified Best Roofing. I'm going to read this exactly, not ad lib. So if you want a roofing company that combines quality, reliability, customer service, and I can say that because I know Carrie personally, look no further than Certified Best Roofing. Learn more and schedule your consultation today by visiting certifiedbestroofing.com. And that's something that you really want to take care of as a person who's going through this prior to the actual hurricanes happening and stuff. We got sound by Camacho Photo Cinema, so they're doing this right for us. We're going to do something different, Sean. Everybody knows Sean. This is Sean Lyden. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Sean Lyden with Systematic Selling. And what we do is provide sales systems, coaching, and training for growth-minded owners and their sales teams looking to scale their sales without the chaos.
Yeah. Sean's phone number, go ahead.
407-312-7627.
And I first met Sean, I'm Ayrton. I'm an ambassador with the Chamber, also work for ADP, small payroll company, which I've renamed. It's called Ayrton Does Payroll.
Yes.
All right. And now I think I'm getting less possible clients, prospects because of the name change. But we're going to do something different because a lot of you business owners out there, you're probably going to watch it later. You just don't know how to do sales, or you started in the product, it was a lot of personal referral, but the business has hit a plateau. And so what we're going to kind of do here is kind of workshop a sales, and we're going to start from the parts, right, from the beginning on forward. And as somebody who uses your verbiage, I first want to talk about what are some pitfalls that exist when they set out onto this, like, hey, I got to sell more now, right? The business of referral, word of mouth has plateaued, but I have another employee and I got to keep this machine being fed. What are some of the pitfalls that they're kind of, when you walk in and you do an evaluation, you're like, hey, right up from the start, here's where I'm seeing some errors right now?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest pitfalls I see is when the company is outsourcing their lead generation.
Okay.
They're trying to get somebody else to do cold calls on their behalf, trying to get somebody else to send out cold emails and so forth. And the challenge with that is, number one, you're spending a ton of time, a ton of money doing that.
Yeah.
But number two, it's especially important as you're getting out there in the marketplace to build trust with your prospective buyers.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do that when you're outsourcing that from the get-go. So the key way of overcoming that is to begin doing the things that may not be quote unquote scalable at first or automated at first, but will help you build trust. That is going out to networking events, establishing trust with folks and building those relationships so that you bring them to the point of eventually becoming clients. It is identifying the targets, the best targets for you, and to begin what I call shopping for customers. It's a different dynamic. So most people view prospecting as you're being shopped by customers. And what I train my clients to do is to shift that power dynamic to go, just like for me, I love shopping for cars, or shopping for homes and properties and things like that. That's exciting. I treat shopping for customers the same way. I go, what am I looking for in a client? Do they fit my ICP, my ideal customer profile? And then I'll look at ways that I can pursue them, reach out to them, hone my messaging. That's hard to do outsourcing and do it right. you really need, at the beginning at least, to begin doing that yourself.
Yeah, I see that. I see a lot of companies where, especially when I came into ADP,
Yep.
that's, we kind of intersect a lot of business segments.
Yep.
And they said, well, there isn't a group that isn't your client. I'm like, that doesn't work. Like, I don't
100%.
know. A lot of times I'll say, well, when I work with my clients, I'll ask them, hey, how can I promote your business and whatever you're
Yep.
doing? What's your ideal client? And I had one recently that said, the one that's paying. And I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But not knowing what you're hunting for is going to really slow down your business, right? Because you're going to get a lot of bad matches.
I want to build on that. What Ayrton's talking about there is called your ICP, your ideal customer profile.
Yeah.
And there are two aspects to look for with your ICP. You've got your quantitative, meaning do they fit the spec that you're looking for? Do they have the right job title? Are they the right industry? Are they the right
okay.
size company? Then there is the qualitative aspect. Do we have chemistry? Is this the right person that we want to work with? Or are they completely price driven, which if you're not the discount provider in your space,
Right.
a completely price driven customer is probably not going to be a good fit. And having that defined is not only super important for the owner, it's also invaluable for any sales reps that you bring on board,
Yeah,
because
very
now
much
they
so.
know who to pursue and who not to pursue,
Yeah.
who to avoid.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've seen that where price-driven ones, it doesn't matter what you
No.
dress it up as or what you price it at,
Yeah.
or you can be whatever. It's the bottom line. Service doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Okay. So now the business owner, let's get into it, right? So now they're already good with the service.
Yep.
I know that they have products that are like mine.
100%.
Okay, and I know that they're coming up, let's say for this example, workers' comp renewals,
Yep.
right? So something is coming to an end, and it could be, and if you're in the insurance industry, right, it could be renewal time, there's healthcare or wherever the case is. There's usually seasons for these things, right? I'm dialing out, right? I'm gonna do the cold call method there.
Yep.
All right. And here's something I want to share too. If you don't have a script, you haven't talked to Sean about getting you a script, right? Ad-lib movies aren't always the best, right? There's some great comedic actors, but don't ad-lib this, right? I'm not saying sound like a robot, but until you know the lingo, don't have the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some things to prepare for when you're going to make these kind of calls, right? I'm sure there's a prep. And what are some verbiage or